Have you ever watched someone you care about break down in tears? What is your very first instinct? If you are like most people, your brain immediately goes into overdrive. You want to fix it. You start offering solutions. You give advice. You say things like, "Well, have you tried doing this?" Or, "Maybe if you just look at it from this angle." We do this because we love them. We want to take their pain away. But there is a harsh truth hidden inside this instinct. Often, our rush to fix someone else's problem isn't actually about making them feel better. It's about making us feel better. Witnessing pain is incredibly uncomfortable. Sitting in silence with someone's grief is heavy. So we throw advice at them, hoping it acts like a magic eraser. But in doing so, we accidentally send a very specific message. Your negative emotions are a problem to be solved, and we need to solve it right now. And suddenly, the person hurting feels even more alone. Part 2. The anatomy of holding space. In psychology, there is a concept that is the exact opposite of fixing. It is entirely passive, yet it is one of the most difficult skills a human being can master. It's called holding space. Holding space means being physically, mentally, and emotionally present for someone, without judging them, without making them feel inadequate, and crucially, without trying to fix them. Imagine your friend is stuck at the bottom of a deep, dark well. The fixer stands at the top, shining a flashlight down, yelling instructions on how to climb out. They mean well, but the light is blinding, and the voice is just an echo. The person who holds space does something radical. They climb down the ladder. They sit in the dark at the bottom of the well. And they simply say, "It's really dark down here. I'm going to sit with you until your eyes adjust." You see, human beings are resilient. Most of the time, we already know the answer to our problems. We don't need a map. We just need to know we aren't walking through the dark alone. Part 3. Toxic positivity versus true empathy. We live in a culture obsessed with the bright side. We are terrified of sadness. When someone says they are exhausted, we say, "At least you have a job." When someone is heartbroken, we say, "Everything happens for a reason." These phrases are known as toxic positivity. They are well-intentioned, but they are deeply invalidating. They force a silver lining onto a cloud that is currently pouring rain. True empathy doesn't require a silver lining. True empathy is the willingness to look at something terrible and agree that it is terrible. When you stop trying to force positivity onto someone's pain, magic happens. When you look at a friend and simply say, "This really sucks, and I am so sorry," you validate their reality. You give them permission to drop the heavy armor they've been wearing for the rest of the world. You let them fall apart safely. And ironically, it is only when we are allowed to fully fall apart that we can actually begin to heal. Part 4. The courage to be helpless. Now, if you are a natural problem solver, this concept might feel incredibly frustrating. It feels helpless to just sit there. But here is the secret that will take the weight of the entire world off your shoulders. It is not your job to save everyone. Trying to carry the emotional weight of changing someone else's life is exhausting. It leads to burnout. It breeds resentment. When you let go of the need to be the hero, you actually empower the other person. You send them a silent message that says, "I trust you. I trust your strength. I believe you can navigate this, and I will be your witness." There is a profound courage in allowing yourself to be helpless, in admitting that you don't have the answers. Your presence is the answer. Your calm, unbothered, steady presence is the anchor they need while their storm passes. Part 5. The 3 silent shifts. So, how do we practice this lost art? It starts with 3 quiet shifts. First, bite your tongue. The next time someone vents to you, notice the urge to give advice rising in your chest. Acknowledge it and then let it go. Choose silence over a solution. Second, ask the golden question. Before a conversation gets deep, simply ask, "Do you want comfort right now, Or do you want solutions? Let them guide the interaction. 90% of the time, they just want to be heard. And third, match their energy, not their panic. If they are chaotic, be the calm center. Just listen. Nod. Breathe. We don't need more advice in this world. We have enough podcasts and books for that. What we are starving for is true presence. If this perspective brought you a little peace today, consider subscribing. We build a calmer mind here, one quiet idea at a time. Until next time, remember that sometimes doing nothing is the most powerful thing you can do.